TikTok's new cringiest pred, Phibz.
The new cringiest TikToker is facing serious
When I'm back consistently, you're gonna hear from me?
allegations. I'm sure you've all seen this individual before. Who
Yeah, I'll be
goes
back
by
to 3 hours
Phibz.
soon, bro.
They're an up-and-coming cringe talker with over 45,000 followers. Her whole
Wait. What you mean cringe talker? By being a cringe talker, does that mean like you doing this on purpose, like Deagle method, or like she actually like this, bro?
content style, or whatever you want to call it, is literally just her acting like she's in an edit.
Oh, she's acting.
Just look up on screen and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And by the way, this is a grown adult woman. So, as you can imagine, these kinds of videos are what blew her up on TikTok and attracted a lot of attention towards her. At some point, I assume it was early on into her career, she would open up a public Discord server. This server is where a lot of bad things would allegedly
can we skip this video? This is making me uneasy.
Weeks ago, multiple accounts would pop up.
Yo, they try to get her gone, bro. Phibz like baby. Phibz cancellation. The Phibz files.
Accusing Phibz of a
Phibz
lot of
crazy.
heinous things. These accusations include, but aren't limited to, predator allegations, CSAM, and some really disturbing conversations where Phibz was apparently and seemingly encouraging other server members to get their significant others to carve names. It's
like, bro, are you going to be special or are you going to be a demon? Like, can we choose one? Can we choose one?
It's something awful and very, very grotesque and degenerate.
Golly.
Off with the
yo, new viewer here. Why would I join stream and saw you? Yo, what the heck, bro?
A single screenshot that's been making its rounds on TikTok lately. It appears to be Phibz.
Ah, you're so sweet. Thank you, Law. It's a charm from my granny. Bro, we got too stupid, and we're just talking back and forth, bro. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Law. It's a charm from my granny. What does that even mean, bro? This might sound weird, but are you single? Yeah, why? Well, I think you're really pretty. Phibz, I'm 14. Yeah, but like, never mind. Forget it. You don't want me anyway.
Having a conversation with an alleged minor where she asks them out. What a lot of people fail to realize, or are intentionally using it misleadingly, is that this was taken, or at least the messages were sent, almost 2 years ago. Given that Phibz is 19 now,
that was 2 years ago?
Well could have been 17
Wait, so
when
she
these
was
messages were exchanged. And yes, even still,
17 to 14. Look, that's not illegal, but that's not too good either, bro. Nigga, that's like, is 17 to 14 bad, bro?
17-year-old being with someone 3 years below that is very weird, in my opinion. Extremely weird, actually. But
what is she? Why is she glitching? Like, why is she twitching, bro?
It out to be. Secondly, this is the only screenshot from this time period that we see. The next oldest screenshot or video was in 2025. So given that, and as well as the quality of these screenshots, I would personally not take it into account when deciding on whether this person is a predator or not. It is just way too unsubstantiated in my opinion, and you really can't be too careful when talking about these kinds of things. There's another piece of proof that is used alongside that screenshot quite often. It is an alleged voice recording of Phibz saying something very, very gross.
How not?
I don't know why people think it's so weird.
The reason what you heard...
What did she say?
I don't know why people think it's so weird.
The reason what you heard sounded so weird was because I had to very highly edit it so that it's actually listenable. I, of course, raised the decibels, I enhanced the voice, normalized loudness, and slowed it down because it was very sped up and very quiet in the original video. And I could not, for the life of me, find any non-edited or modified version of it. So that's what we have to work with. But about the actual video itself, it is very weird. Basically, Phibz is saying that she's into the R word and doesn't see why people think it's weird. You know,
she's into the R word. She's into the R word. That's like me being into like being called the N-word, bro. And there are people like out there like that, which is low-key crazy. You like being called the N-word, bro.
I'll come out and say this, and I don't care if I get hate because I've gotten hate for it before, but still, I don't care. If you're into that kind of stuff, you are weird. And yes, technically, what two consenting adults do behind closed doors isn't my business at all, and I definitely agree for the most part, but the conversation changes quite a bit when these kinds of people are involved. Let's say that no minors were involved and everyone is consenting. That's still a very degenerate thing to be into.
Yeah, bro.
Countless women and men as well have been traumatized for life because of those things. And you're going around parading that you're into it and that you don't see why it's weird. That is extremely insensitive and gross. Now, she said that it's something she's ashamed of and is working on
if she did not say this
or whatever. I wouldn't really be judgmental since there's nothing to make fun of when it's a person trying to genuinely improve.
Yo, do y'all think this is act?
This is a different story.
I think it's an act.
She's going about this, talking about these things in her private Discord server instead of in public is very telling. Like, you cannot genuinely look me in the eyes and say wholeheartedly with full belief that you don't know why people think it's weird
she not got like a mother or some shit
that
like
unconsensual stuff and the R word and things like that. Maybe I'm making too big a deal out of this, I don't know, but I really just want y'all to know my position on this. I don't care if you like pain or anything like that. Like, if you're into that, that's none of my business. Or
what is this guy yapping about?
But when you start romanticizing real life issues,
yo, bring me back to the topic, bro.
Then it becomes a problem, in my opinion. You guys are about to see what I'm talking about as well, because we're going to get into those screenshots of the conversations Phibz was having in her server.
Okay, finally, bro.
She says, "Ha, I want to blink my wrist so bad," which is just yikes. The second screenshot seems to be someone sending proof of Phibz saying something very, very gross in the server. The confessions channel, what it looks like. One of these confessions said that a person was feeling a little promiscuous. Someone replied, "Real," and Phibz says, "I'm not even going to anon this confession. I'm going to tickle my blank to Francie." And this Francie, who appears to be the individual who sent the screenshots, is allegedly a minor. There was also another
just get her gone, bro. I'm glad to pack her up, bro.
In this next screenshot.
Let's just cancel it. Let's all move on, bro.
Then, my lord,
I want
the next two screenshots says, "Who wants their initial on my body?" Which, yikes. And the one after that says, "I want to blank into
this girl's a demon,
then."
bro.
Oh my god, I can't even read that.
She's not special,
but screen now is more
pack her up. Let's get her into asylum.
Technically, it's a screen recording of the messages, and they are certainly something. Phibz once again is putting her allegedly, by the way, awful interests out on display for literally everyone, and it's extremely gross and concerning. The next two screenshots we have are from a pretty long conversation in what appears to be a moderation ticket section of the server. Phibz says, "Why did you continue to harass Zane after he was kicked? I have screenshots that you are in his server." This
bro, this is too much for me, bro.
What they did was extremely wrong and unforgivable. They also continued to harass both me and my friends. I did join the server, but I don't recall harassing.
Like, yo, I don't got the brain power for this, bro. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on still, bro. Yo, W Cali Nova, man.
Asking him or even talking to him directly. She then apologizes, and Phibz says, "Do you mean the gotcha stuff or supporting CSAM? Cause either of those."
What's the T? Apparently, like, this girl is like she was like a somewhat popular TikToker, and she was texting like minor fish. Feel me? Like fish. Like minors, fish.
Those two were in the past, and we do not judge people for stuff people did in the past. People can change,
but the video's losing me, bro.
Yikes! Just yikes!
Yo, jump scared.
And if you don't believe me, here's another screenshot up on screen here.
Wait, what does it say? What they did was extremely wrong and unforgivable. They also continue to, "Do you mean the gotcha stuff or supporting blank? Because either of those two were in the past." And yeah, she's yapping on a lot, bro.
Shows the same thing. with, I guess at a later date with a different profile picture and whatnot, which helps the validity of it as before.
What does
Just
validity
like,
mean, bro?
What, bro? What is the thought process behind that? I'm sure your guys' jaws dropped when you heard what I read.
Nigga, I never left. I never left, bro.
Out. Mine did too. When I first read it,
Maybe when I danced.
only forgiving someone
holy, like, what are these
who
TikToks,
did such an awful thing, but it's
I would
like
block this girl if she was
keeping
on my
them
For You
in
page,
your
bro.
Discord server. Like, you know, do you guys see the issue here? It's not just, I'm not saying she's into that stuff, but someone who is apparently one of her best friends, and she's keeping them in the server because it was in the past. Just yikes, dude. It's, my goodness. And if you guys thought that was bad, let me show you the response video, which is worse by like 1,000%.
Hi, so I hope this will be the last time I address allegation drama. The only reason why I'm addressing it is because it's kind of very serious.
Wait, what?
So the allegation that's going on right now is that
she don't got no eyebrows. She don't got no eyebrows, bro. Crazy eyes. But are you guys like those type of people like you could tell like someone's like they got some screws loose by just looking at their eyes, bro?
I love. I'm not explaining what that is. If you want to know what that is, go look it up.
Wait, so she's like cognitively there, bro.
See something you might regret seeing.
Why are you watching Phibz? Because I'm trying to figure out what's happening, bro.
I don't support that. I've
been seeing her dance go viral,
defending
bro.
the person that got allegations towards liking. So I'm about to provide
they don't have light in their eyes
Zayn's
generally.
Situation.
Yeah, I think she one of those people.
And
no light, bro.
here we go.
Naruto is also
Naruto is also enjoyer. I was also.
Yo, never talk bad about Naruto in your life, nigga. I will.
And I enjoyed in a harmful or bad way.
Sorry for interjecting, but what? A minor cannot enjoy that kind of content in a bad way?
I gotta get my clip from out, bro. Like,
I sincerely hope she is like, well,
3 more minutes
as
left,
you
bro.
can tell, she isn't all there mentally, but maybe I'm hoping this is like a byproduct.
Yo, this day is froggy,
You can
bro.
tell she isn't all there mentally, but maybe I'm hoping this was like a byproduct of that, and she genuinely didn't mean what she said, because if she did, my goodness.
Also, I didn't know their age at the time. I didn't watch the anime in years, and I didn't know their age, and nor do I remember their ages were even ever being mentioned. Why are you acting?
Yo, she can't even read, nigga.
Made to look like
she can't even read, my nigga.
I don't.
She's reading something
believe
completely
you
different.
can get blamed for something you didn't know, like legitimately. So yeah, I was defending Zayn because they didn't know at the time.
She's already on my For You page all day, bro. She's
don't
never been on my For You
support that
page,
kind
bro.
of
But
thing
like
now.
her dance was on my For You page.
Okay.
The one that goes like
So,
no,
I don't support. I, however, do support people that get like blamed for stuff they didn't know, though.
Man, take
if I didn't
take her
explain this
phone,
well,
bro.
I'm limited on time. Goodbye.
So she confirms that the screenshots are real here and defends them in the worst.
What is this?
She doesn't even defend
bro?
them. She just said that they didn't know and that they don't do that kind of stuff anymore, which is just, my goodness.
Okay.
Taking someone like that and letting them be an active part of your community with minors in it is just next level dangerous, next level reckless, and next level stupid. You know, just as the cherry on the cake, I'm gonna play you guys a clip where Phibz admits to having minors in her server.
First thing, you're one to really talk. My server.
Yo, Bobby, appreciate for the follow, man.
With both
Dual Jimmer
and adult people, right?
So, Phibz is admitting that her server has minors. It's filled with both minors and adults, whatever. That is unbelievably concerning, especially when you factor in those earlier screenshots and screen recordings of the awful stuff she was saying there.
Yo, why the fuck this nigga Josh just text me, battle me on TikTok?
Encouraging others to call their significant others like awful things, and keeping this Zane person in your server who possessed or was into CSAM is not just
definitely what she doing,
reckless
bro.
and dumb. It's genuinely disgusting and
Yo,
borderline
send her to
criminal.
camp, bro.
And she did it
Send her to camp,
willingly and knowledgeably. So make from that distinction.
I don't think
what
she's
you
good enough
will.
to have like a job, bro.
Personally, I think
What is
she
she
is very
doing?
dangerous. I think she's a predator as well, and I think she should be off the internet. Her account is privated now, thankfully, and hopefully it stays that way. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and
Yo, if you're on the YouTube, yo, pull up to the Twitch, bro. Let me.